I got robbed in Moscow. I think I've ever told this story. Have I told this one? I think so. I got robbed in Moscow. So
When was it? What happened?
and I like Russia and I like Russians, but this is the first time I went to Moscow. 4 years ago. So, do I tell this story? Yeah. Everything starts with, man, that's such an attack vector. So I'm talking to this chick. Blah, blah, blah. I'm ignoring her. She keeps messaging me. Come Russia, come Russia, come Russia. No, I'm not Russia. Then like 7 other baddies from Russia start messaging me. Everyone wants to go to Russia. Like, why do all these hot girls want to go to Russia? Well, everyone wants to go to Russia. This sounds like a setup. Something right. But I'm glad I can go to Russia. I can't get a visa anyways, too much work. Then the football game came. There was some football thing. I think it was a FIFA, I don't know, football, Euro game, something. It was in Moscow. And if you bought a ticket, you instantly got a visa to go to Russia. So I was like, this is the easiest the visa's ever gonna be. Do I go? And then I looked up and I found a game, I think it was like Poland versus Korea or something. It was like €6. This ticket to this game. It's like a €6 Russian visa with no work. Okay, but I'm gonna be on my game. I don't trust this. They're after me, the agents. So I buy this ticket, I get my visa, I fly to Moscow. I booked the Kopinski in advance, the Kopinski hotel, because I think if I stay in a 5-star hotel, I land at the airport, I've got my bag, I go to walk out, guy in a yellow vest goes, taxi, taxi. I say, yep, taxi. Go to get the taxi. And he starts walking towards the civilian car park. This has happened to me a lot of times in Eastern Europe. It happens to me in Moldova, even in Romania it happens sometimes. People pretend to be taxis, but they're not taxis. They try to get in their car. I'm like, no, I want an official taxi. Not get in your car. So I am a taxi. I was like, no. Been around, goodbye. Turned around, started walking back to the taxis. Him and his yellow vest runs up and goes, okay. And he points at this yellow car that says taxi, in the taxi rank, taxi. And he goes, says something to him in Russian, blah, 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 blah. He goes, okay, here, taxi, sir, taxi. Guy gets out, the taxi driver. Taxi driver gets out. He's like 6 foot, 130 kilo, Mongolian, like a wrestler. Gets out.
Zangief.
Yeah, Zangief. Zangief gets out. And because this is how my mind works, I look at him up and down and go, could I take him? It'd be messy. I'll be all right, but it'd be messy. So he gets out, he opens the trunk, ushers me to put my bag in the trunk, get in the back of the car. The car starts driving down the highway in Russia. And he has his phone as the meter, which is the first suspicious thing. And his phone is up there, and this number, Russian rubles, is going through the fucking roof. I'm like, how much is the Russian ruble? So I get my phone out, and I turn on the data, and I get my text message. Hi, data is 25 pounds a megabyte. Whatever. How much is the Russian ruble? And I worked out that I've been in this car for 4 minutes, and I owe $600 in taxi. So there's no way that's the taxi fare. So we're driving down the highway at speed, and I'm like, brother, this is fake. This is a scam, bro. And this is the weirdest experience of my life. He totally ignored me. But what can you do? He's driving the car. And people don't ignore me when I talk. So this big man's driving the car, and I've tapped him on the shoulder saying, you're trying to rob me. I was like, bro, you're trying to rob me, stop the car. And he's just like, just totally ignoring me, driving the car. So I'm like, what? I don't want to hit him, but I guess I kind of had to, so I shoved him so the car moved a bit. I said, stop the fucking car, I'm not paying this. I don't have the money. Bro, I've been around long enough. I know a killer when I see one. And he turned around and looked at me dead in the eye. This man's killed someone, I swear to God. Because I have that look, so I know when I see it. Takes one to know one. He looks me dead in the eye, looks back, gets the phone, dials the number. So hello? It's the first guy who tried to take me to the car. He goes, you wanted a taxi. I was like, bro, I don't even have this money on me. So I don't know what you expect to happen because I don't have this money on me. You wanted a taxi, pay the fare. I said, bro, I can't pay it, I don't have it. Tell him to stop at the nearest gas station. I'll give him the money I have on me and I'll get a real taxi. Didn't even answer me, just hung up. So what can I do here? If I hit this guy, I guess the car crashes. This other guy isn't answering. They want money I no longer have. So I tapped the guy and I said, okay, I'll pay it. Call your friend again, call your friend. Gives me the phone again. I was like, listen, I think I had like $4,000 on me. I said, look, I have $500 is all I have. I'll pay the $500. when we get to the end, if you let me out. The guy goes, no, you paid the meter. Unbelievable. So I thought it'd be smart. So I emailed, because my phone call wasn't working, so I emailed the Kopinski and said, I'm having a problem with the taxi. Can someone be waiting for me outside the Kopinski Hotel? It's urgent, please. I emailed their info@kopinski.russia as a complete random. And I thought they'd never reply in time. They replied instantly in 20 seconds. Yes, sir, someone will be waiting for you, no problem. So I was like, thank God they replied back. That's great. The concierge can argue, the taxi driver, work all this out. So now I'm just relaxing. I'm kind of chill a bit. I just had to prod the guy. I was like, you speak English then? He's like, you're friendly. So I'm just talking shit. So anyway, we pull up at the hotel. I'm all confident, right? Guy's gonna be outside. I pull up at the hotel. Nobody's outside. No concierge, nothing. So I said to the guy, I go to get out the car. I get out the car. Guy then gets out the car, comes, and he stands face to face with me like a boxing stare-off. Shows me the phone, how much I owe. I didn't know it's 3,000 American dollars, something ridiculous. I said, bro, I don't have it. He looks at me like he's going to murder me. I don't have it, so I have $500, that's all I have. Okay. Using my ninja fingers, my hands, I reach in my pocket and I ninja off like 5 100s. Because I've got a pile of money like this. So I'm like, I give it to him. And then takes the money, go, and I'm standing at the back of the car, waiting for him to open the trunk, gets in the car, and starts driving down the road. I'm like, bro, my bag. He stops like 5 meters later and goes, the rest of the money. Dude, they set me up when I put my bag in the trunk at the beginning. And my bag's got my laptop, all my clothes, everything, which is worth thousands and thousands of dollars. Now, if you ever get in a taxi, don't put your bag in the boot. It's a setup. I was like, call your friend. So he calls his friend. I said, listen, I've already given him $500. It's very clever what you did with the bag. It's like, the guy from the Kopinski is about to come out now. I can't give you more than this. We have to come up to something sensible. I said, I can go to a cash point and try and get some more money, but I need my bag. And he goes, okay, 500 more. I said, fine. Hung up the phone. Instantly peeled off 500. Guy gets back out the car. Me and him have a Mexican standoff in the back of the car. He opens up the boot. He grabs my bag. I've got the money. We kind of swap them. Just after we've done that, after I paid this fucker $1,000, the guy from the Kopinski walks up. Oh, Mr. Tate, you need help. I'm like, yeah, carry my bag. You're useless. It's been 10 minutes. Where have you been? Oh, sorry, Mr. Tate. Useless.